Today we're going to be taking a look at Cloudsint. If you're wondering what Cloudsint is, it's a open source intelligence platform, and we're going to be essentially explaining how to use it, the different things you can do, investigations, all that. So first of all, you come to the home page. All you got to do is sign in. So sign into your account if you bought it, big deal. As you can see, I've been looking a lot into Jeffrey Epstein because this is the perfect example to use for a tool like this. So we're just going to go straight into it. All right, so we got file search, user search, and IntelliX search. IntelliX search is based on an API connection, so it's just basically everything IntelliX has put into this, also with our other features, so it's pretty good bang for your buck. So let's start with user search. This can be changed to all these things listed here, but for now we're just going to be going off of an email. I'm actually going to delete this investigation here so we can start a new one so you guys can see how that works. But essentially, with user search, you can enter in an email, and then once you're done doing that, you can either turn these on or not. IntelliX Deep Search uses the API from IntelliX. This one's just traditional OSINT databases and APIs. So we'll turn those both on so we can get the best results. Once you search, it'll take a little bit for all the results to load depending on what's there, for if you're looking into let's say we're doing an investigation on somebody who's an influencer or something like that, there's going to be a lot because there's going to be a lot of fan accounts, and distinguishing between the two is a bit difficult. So there's ways to do it though. You can check IPs, you can check birth dates, you can check usernames, passwords that only they would know, stuff like that, because they're all in these databases. So yeah, but these are mainly used for law enforcement, hobbyists, and these should only be used if you have permission for the most part. We can see here we have a password, so we can actually reveal passwords using the show password feature, and it can show us previous passwords. So they use this on Kickstarter in 2014. So now, if I wanted to, I could open up another tab, go to Cloudsint on here, so I have two tabs open, and I could go to investigations, start an investigation on JE, which is just Jeffrey Epstein. We can create one here, and now we have a board, and it looks pretty blank, but when you right click, you can actually start creating nodes. So add that node there. You can scroll. Here's his node. Okay, then we'll click, we'll add an account, and we could do Kickstarter, and then we can add in his username on Kickstarter if we have one. We don't, but we'll put the password. So we'll change this to Kickstarter password, and then we'll add that as a thing, and then we can actually draw a link to them, and then when you move it around, you can put it over there. So we'll put the Kickstarter right here. So now we have the Kickstarter position, so we know that that's connected. And if we move down, we can see other stuff he has. He was in SNUSpace. He's got a hash here, stuff like that, but that's probably not crazy information. But that's that. So file search. What is file search? File search is you can essentially do malware analysis if you want to, look up different files that have been leaked as well in databases, because there are files as well, domains, URLs, IPs, all that stuff. So for example, if I wanted to look up, say I wanted to find some type of malware or something, I could just look up like malware, and we could see all the files that have been uploaded to leak databases with malware in them, so you can analyze them if you feel like it, or whatever you want to use with them. There's a lot of files in here, but there's a lot of unexplored files in here, so they could range from anything, to be honest. You could get literally anything in here. It shows you their malicious threat level, etc., through virus total scans, and it shows you which ones are completely safe. Like this one's apparently fairly safe, so there's that. But these are the main features we have. So essentially, user lookups. This could be anything from email, phone, full name, password, IP address, SSN, VRN plate, Discord ID, Steam, all that stuff. We're adding more by the day. And then this is IntelliX API search, and then file searching. So, but yeah, you can find a lot with this. So this is a pretty cool investigation tool, and it even has an investigation tab where you can categorize your investigations and save them. So pretty cool, pretty neat. Just wanted to showcase it. If you want to take a look at it, you can check the Discord server in the description and in the comments to join the server and be a part of the project. You can also go check it out at cloudsint.net. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. You guys have a good day.